WDTN, the station that's working for you. This is 2 News Now.
All righty. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this marvelous Monday. That's exactly what today is. We are not even thinking about what the outside looks like. If you can feel your fingers and toes due to the weather, it's still a marvelous Monday. Happy to have you here. I'm 2 News anchor Alexis Bellamy, joined by 2 News anchor Kayla Ferris this morning. Kayla.
Good morning, Alexis. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm so happy to have you here. Before we get started and jump into our top 5 stories of the day, we actually have to learn about what is going on outside. Two-storm reporter Jamie Jarosik is here this morning to tell us a little bit about what is going on outside. Jamie, good morning.
Good morning. Well, I'll tell you what, it is so cold that my computer froze up.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
So, yeah, we've got some issues, but this is a live look in Trotwood. You can see it's breezy. That flag is really blowing around in the wind. We have some clouds that have been moving through, but it is dry. And you can see on the ground, even those areas that have been treated, the roads, the parking lots, the sidewalks, there's still going to be some snowy and icy patches on those just because it is so cold. And some of the treatment that we use, putting down salt, is not going to be as effective when temperatures are in the single digits. So we have that going on for us, unfortunately. Right now, we're sitting in the single digits still. At last check, 6 degrees. Our wind chill has been as cold as 15 below zero, but currently it's around 9 below, and it's going to stay pretty much in the single digits throughout the day. It may come up around 10 wind chill-wise, but temperatures should top out in the lower 20s today, so it's going to be below normal. Our normal high is in the low 40s. It's just not very enjoyable out there at all. But if you do have to head out, just remember to cover every inch of exposed skin. And hats, gloves, scarves, all of that. And your heaviest jacket is probably something you'll want as well. We'll try to unfreeze things. Oh, here we go. There we go.
We got it.
We're back
It's
to
come up
okay,
to
like
9
business.
degrees. Yes, 9 degrees right now in Dayton, Troy, Eaton, and Springboro. So you can see it is a cold start to the day. And our wind chill at the moment is 7 below in Dayton, 5 below in Versailles. I'll take a look at the rest of your forecast in just a bit.
Alrighty, thank you for that, Jamie. Sounds good. Circle back to you. We're going to kick things off with our top stories now. Moving along, it is the end of an era. A long-standing clothing store is closing its doors at the end of the year. Listen to this. A Price store spokesperson has confirmed on today that the business will cease operations on Wednesday, December 31st. The decision to close the store was made alongside co-founder Ed Wimsatt's date of retirement, which will be on December 31st. But get this, you guys. That date is also his 76th birthday. Aww. Now, I know his wife, Nancy, who is the other co-founder, retired back in 2014. So she's just waiting for him to catch up in the retirement. Come and hang out.
I wonder if they're going to have some sales.
Okay, so listen to this. The store will host a statewide liquidation sale until the end of the year. So that answers your... Kayla, are we going to go? Because I've never been.
We don't have... presents for our dads, so
no,
maybe we can find something
That's
in here.
That's one thing we need to do. Maybe my dad will like something, my mom too. And I've never been, so I'm actually really excited to learn a little bit more about the store. I know it's a huge factor in this community. I wish I could say more about it. I know it's very impressive.
Yeah. Well, speaking of stores, crews were busy battling flames at an appliance store in Kettering on Dixie Highway earlier this morning. The fire was so intense that cars were being temporarily redirected into the Walmart parking lot that's across the street, if you are familiar. 2 News reporter Avery Feldman was on the scene, and she will be sharing a little bit more with us about that in just a couple of minutes.
And we have a new piece of news for you this morning. Overnight, legendary director Rob Reiner and his wife were found dead inside of their home in Los Angeles. This was breaking at the time, a horrific story, truly. Police say Reiner and his wife, Michelle Singer, were both found with stab wounds. That call came at about 2 deceased people around 3:30 on Sunday afternoon. That's when this allegedly happened. Reiner is known for directing The Princess Bride and movies like When Harry Met Sally, which are 2 huge blockbusters. Kayla, are you familiar with either? I know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, good. I was about to say, these are 2 major things. I love The Princess Bride. Reiner and Singer both had 3 children together, and the story is developing, so we'll make sure that we keep you guys updated with the latest as that information becomes available.
Absolutely.
Huge story.
Yes.
I know tributes were pouring in from so many people in Hollywood over this, so it's really, truly heartbreaking.
Well, we also have new details on the shooting at Brown University over the weekend. Investigators say a person of interest was detained after the incident is now going to be released. So that is not, officials don't think that that's the person who did this. The announcement came late Sunday night, and more than 12 hours after officials said that they had someone in custody, they're letting that person go. The shooting Saturday killed 2 students and injured 9 others, and no motive or suspect or person of interest has been named at this time.
And finally, with our top story this morning, we are unfortunately keeping on that same page of news. We're also following developments out of Australia this morning where 15 people, including a child, were killed on Sunday. Now, officials say 2 gunmen, we actually can confirm that is a father and son duo, opened fire during a Hanukkah celebration on Sydney's well-known Bondi Beach. Australia's prime minister is calling it an act of anti-Semitic terrorism. Police say the 50-year-old gunman was killed and his 24-year-old son was wounded, and at least 42 people were hurt when this happened. The victims were between the ages of 10 and 87 years old, and eyewitnesses described the scene as the chaos unfolded. And I know that is something that you really just may not know how to describe exactly what you were seeing and hearing when something that's scary is happening, Kayla.
Yeah, it's absolutely awful.
So our thoughts and prayers are with everyone who is impacted or touched by this in the slightest. Your time now is 11:06. We are going to switch gears just a little bit and look ahead a touch. We are in full swing. We have less than 2 weeks, Kayla, until Christmas. So
It's crazy.
It's crazy. So with that being said, and you missed it yet on Friday, I wanted to know if people thought that Die Hard was a Christmas movie. So we're staying on the same page with that. But what is your Christmas movie? What is your favorite Christmas movie?
These are some good ones on the screen.
They are.
I want to show you if I make this face. You can't see me right now, actually. Can you put me back on the screen? Because I want to make the face. If I make this
let's see
face.
it. Oh, yeah, everyone knows that. Oh, perfect. Okay, so you're Home Alone girly.
I'm Home Alone. The first one.
Okay, of course. Okay,
first
so
one, of course.
I'll save mine actually then. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about that when we get to those responses.
Okay.
But we go ahead and scan the QR code. That's how we're going to hear from you guys. We want to know exactly what's in your brains this morning. What are you guys watching to get in the mood for Christmas this year? Let's hear from you guys. We are going to look ahead now. We're going to go ahead to what is going on today. One of our top stories this morning. We're circling back to it now. Early morning fire. Not a lot of information we know about it, but 2 News reporter Avery Feldman was there on the scene. She joins us now with a little bit more detail. So, Avery, let's start at the beginning. What did you see? Look, we can see this now. That smoke is just billowing. What were things like when you first arrived this morning?
Yeah, so we first got there around 5:15 this morning. The call came in at around 4:30ish this morning. You can see the flames here were several feet high coming out of the roof of the building. It's an appliance store on South Dixie Drive near Dorothy Lane, across the street from the Walmart. You can see here the fire was coming out of the doors, the front door, and then also the windows. You can kind of see it in that picture as well. Then they had to contain it because it was spreading to the side of the building, and they did not want that to reach the other buildings. So they put a big focus on that as well.
So, Avery, talk to us a little bit about what it was like being outside, because we hear a little bit about the conditions that, firefighters and first responders have to deal with in weather like this. Wow, look at that. That is fires literally coming around the corner. Avery, was that a concern out there this morning with the temperatures like the way they were?
Yeah, so it was near 0 degrees. So it was really cool to be standing out there. And for the firefighters, they took a lot of shifts. They were switching back and forth. They actually called in for backup. So crews from Miami Valley, Washington Township came over to help because, as you see there, those ladders were used because they needed to get the correct angle on the fire. And then as a result, all that extra spray, that water, has now iced over onto the other buildings and on the streets and on the sidewalks, actually, because it was so cold.
Well, we're glad that you're okay.
Yes.
This morning. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so how long were crews on scene?
Yeah, so we got there super early. We were there all morning. They opened up the southbound lane of Dixie Drive about 20 minutes after, I'd say like 9-ish. And then Kettering crews came and salted the roads because of that iced over water from the spray, as you can see there. But the smoke was still going on in those huge clouds like that for hours, I would say.
Okay. Well,
Perfect.
thank you, Avery. We appreciate you for coming on and keeping an eye on this story.
Yeah, looking forward to learning a little bit more. I know crews maybe don't know what started the fire was one, Avery, and essentially why it burned for so long, or some things that crews are still working to figure out. Is that right?
Yeah, they're trying to figure out. They think that because it was an appliance store, the couches had helped ignite the flames and keep
exacerbate
it
that
going.
burn.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Perfect. Well, again, Avery, thank you for staying on that this morning, and we'll look for more today, first at 4. Thanks again.
All right, switching gears a little bit. At least 6 people were injured after a major gas explosion rocked a neighborhood in Hayward, California. Yeah, look at this video.
Look at that video.
Look at that explosion. The Alameda County Fire Department said firefighters were dispatched around 7:50 on Thursday regarding reports of a natural gas leak. And the firefighters were cleared a little while later at 7:55, but were then called back to the same location less than 2 hours later after the explosion caused a 3-alarm fire. So this is doorbell video that you're looking at right now, and it is incredible.
It is. I'm the same 3 seconds, however many long this video is, but I just see so many. Like, look at this person down by the truck. I didn't even notice him the first time when it happens, and he just runs away.
This is very
for
scary.
His life. Yeah, another one of those videos that you can literally just watch and see something different every time you watch it. All right, your time now is 11:11. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we've got more in the world of sports news and a longer look at weather. Know exactly what we're up against today. Don't go away.
2 News Now, brought to you by Universal Windows Direct.
Hi, I'm Dan, the owner of Universal Windows Direct of Dayton. This is Bowie. He's been sniffing out the coolest winter deals for you. For a limited time, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Get $250 off for patio doors and entry doors, $1,500 off for roofing, and $2,000 off for siding. Plus this week, 24 months interest-free financing for all products. Keep the cold out and the savings in. Give us a call now.
Windows Direct.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for rejoining us. Time right now is 11:14. Favorite part of the show, we're going to show you guys, or we're talking about what is coming up ahead outside. You guys, it is a cold one outside. We are celebrating the first day of Hanukkah, Kayla.
Yes, absolutely. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. It's the first day. And on the first night of Hanukkah, you light the first candle in the menorah. So you can spend the night reciting special blessings, singing songs, playing games like dreidel, and maybe even exchanging some gifts. So if you are celebrating Hanukkah today, we want to know all about it.
Yes, happy Hanukkah. But today is also looking ahead to the day outside. It's a little bit... I like to get a little bit dramatic sometimes and say, oh, it's 4 degrees outside. But I think
That's
Jamie,
not even a dramatic.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm
It's not an
accurate
exaggeration.
today.
Yes.
So we are going to switch gears and just talk a little bit about that with Jamie Jarosik. Jamie, so I'm accurate with the dramatics today. Why is that? Why are we in such cold for today?
We've had an Arctic high settle into the region, so that's what you're seeing right here on our satellite radar loop. I got my graphics back up, so this is pretty exciting. So yes, this high is just keeping things really cold. It dragged in that real frigid air over the weekend. Yesterday we set a record low high temperature. We only reached 10 degrees. And we smashed the old record, which was 14. So yeah, we were freezing yesterday, and this morning we got down to I think we were at 0 at one point in Dayton. So very, very cold morning. So for the rest of today, right now we're sitting in the single digits still. It's 9 degrees. We do have some cloud cover that's worked in, but we'll see the sun between the clouds at times today. It's going to be pretty cold. Highs will reach the low 20s. It's partly sunny and dry through the afternoon. And then tonight we're actually going to see some clearing, but it won't be quite as cold as this morning. So right now with 9 degrees, we have a south-southwest wind at 13 miles per hour. Wind chill is 7 below zero. You can see the clouds that have been building in on the backside of that high. And they'll be around at times today, but we're not expecting any precipitation. All of that snow off to our north is going to continue to just slowly drift eastward and away from the area. So our precipitation chances today, non-existent. Tomorrow looks like a dry day. Wednesday looks like a dry day. We get into Thursday, and that's when we'll start to see the next chance for some showers. And by then, it's going to be warm enough that will be rain, believe it or not. A lot of this snow will be melting away through the middle part of the week. Here's a look at future track showing the clouds around right now. They're going to continue to be in spots through the drive home at 5, so we'll call it partly sunny and still dry. And then tonight, any clouds are actually going to clear out. And tomorrow morning, we'll start off with lots of sunshine for your Tuesday morning drive. It'll be really bright out there through noon. And then some cloud cover will roll back in later in the day, and they'll continue to thicken up Tuesday night. So here's your forecast for today. We had that frigid morning with wind chills to 15 below, but the rest of the day we'll see a high close to 20 degrees with partly sunny conditions. Tonight, mostly clear and very cold with lows dropping down to 15. And tomorrow's mostly sunny, breezy, and cold with a high near 35 degrees. We'll see temperatures continue to warm. So this is something positive if you didn't like the deep freeze.
We need that.
We'll be up to 40 on Wednesday, and then Thursday 50 with rain and wind. Unfortunately, the warm-up is coming along with some unsettled weather. And then it does get cold again Friday, but only briefly. Over the weekend, we're back up in the 40s, which is above normal.
Classic Ohio, right?
Perfect.
Ups and downs all around.
Ups and downs all around. But Saturday and Sunday actually does not look like, it looks like the best of them, minus Thursday, right?
Yeah, I think
Am I
so.
saying that
Like
right?
Wednesday will be a little breezy, but 40, I think that's going to feel good with the sun out.
I think so
Okay.
too. I think I would
Yeah.
rather take a little bit colder with the sun
Yep.
than warmer with the rain.
Okay, so we'll take it. Perfect. Thanks again, Jamie.
Okay.
All right, looking ahead, and we are continuing to look ahead, and this is a big looking ahead if you ask me. We've been talking about it quite a bit already. Listen, you guys, the Powerball jackpot continues to grow after no winner was reported on Saturday night. It's now 1.10 billion, with a B,
Billion with a
dollars.
B.
The cash prize is up to $503.4 million. Now, Saturday's drawing tied the Powerball record for the longest streak without a jackpot winner at 42 drawings. Tonight's jackpot now ranks as the sixth largest in the game's history. And the last winner was back in early September with a $1.7 billion prize. And
So,
that was in
Alexis, did
Missouri
you buy
and
your-
Texas.
your
No, I
ticket?
didn't. No, I didn't. I know. I need to.
I didn't buy mine either. It's all right. It's all
so
good.
We'll miss this
Yeah,
one.
it's okay. Well, if you bet on the Bengals or the Browns this weekend, you probably lost some money there.
Yeah, I know how that went.
They both experienced some major losses this week. And with the Browns losing to the Bears yesterday and the Bengals being eliminated from the playoff contention after a loss around the same time, it's just been a tough
It
month
has.
for both Ohio teams. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah.
And it's already been not so great.
Not so great. And keeping with some not so great news, you guys, and some more football news for you guys tonight. The Kansas City Chiefs have missed the playoffs for the first time in 11 years.
Yeah.
And this came after a 16-13 home loss to the Chargers. That's what we see playing out on your screen right now. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes will be out for the season after suffering an injury. The three-time Super Bowl MVP tore his right ACL while trying to drive his team into scoring position in a late fourth quarter move. Kansas City is now 6-8. That decade-long postseason streak was the longest active one of any franchise in the four major sports. That is impressive.
I mean, this is crazy. I remember being at Super Bowl watch parties the past couple years, and it's always the Chiefs versus somebody.
It's always the Chiefs
It's
versus
always the
somebody.
Chiefs.
It will not be this year, which
Yeah.
is maybe, something different to look
And maybe
forward
good
to.
for some people. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that may mean something, but we'll have to look for it and see. So, all right, looking excited for the Super Bowl now.
Yeah.
All righty. Happening today with God's Grace Mobile Food Pantry needs your help as the holiday season is in full swing, and we're going to tell you why. This morning, we're joined by Director Nicole Atkins. Nicole, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing
Good.
well. Thanks
Thanks
you
for
so
joining
much for
us.
being here. So tell us a little bit about how we can help with this year's drive. What are you guys looking for from the community?
With God's Grace is actually looking for toys. We have a couple different locations that we have toy drop-off at. We have one that is at Title Box that is in Kettering, Ohio. We also got a toy drop-off at the Starbucks that's at the Schuster Center too in downtown Dayton. Or you could drop off toys at all with God's Grace free store that is at 5505 North Dixie, and Dayton, Ohio 45414.
Is there any specific toy or age group that you need more of?
Yeah,
Who needs
actually, we need ages 6 to 9, and then 10 to 12.
Okay.
We have a lot of kids that has signed up. It's in the 10 to 12 age group that we do not have a lot of toys in that category, and we also have a lot of them that is from the 6 to 9 age group that we still need a lot. We did do the Field de Cruiser that you guys could see that's in this picture right now in front of us. We did that on Sunday. That was at the free grocery store, but we're still in major need of many more toys to come to be able to fulfill the people that we already have signed up. So far, we have 502 kids that is signed up, and we want to make sure that we could bless each and every one of them that is signed up.
Of course. So remind us one more time of where and when people can go to donate and how long they have to do so.
Okay, well, we'll want to get all the toys finalized by the 18th, which is Thursday.
Okay.
So you can actually go those 3 different locations, but the one is Title Box that's in Kettering, Ohio at Dorothy Lane.
Okay.
And then there is the Schuster Steno, the Starbucks. It's inside the Schuster Steno downtown Dayton. Or you could come to the free grocery store that's on North Dixie, 5505 North Dixie, Dayton, Ohio 45414. And we have the toy giveaway that's going to be on this Sunday between 12 to 4. So we're trying to get everything finalized. And so if we could have everything by Thursday, if we know that we need to go out and buy more toys, then we could go do that on Friday and Saturday. So we make sure that each kid has the toys that they need for this toy giveaway.
Right.
Okay, so you got a couple days left.
You do. Good thing to give to, Nicole. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us a little bit more about it.
Thank you, guys.
All righty, we're going to take a quick break now. When we get back, we've got the best part, those react to that responses, and a look ahead. What's coming up in Living Dayton? Don't go away. Welcome back, everyone. Hearing from you guys today. Those react to that responses want to know, what is your favorite Christmas movie? Kayla literally demonstrated hers. Mine, I'll say it just really quick. See, I love It's a Wonderful Life. That is mine. So let's hear from you guys now.
True.
So Pete says Jingle All the Way is his favorite one. Okay,
I
and
don't
I
think I've
like
seen
that.
that one.
Oh, you have to. Jingle All the Way is iconic. Yes, I love that one. Good one, Pete. Michelle says, I have too many. Home Alone. Oh, Kayla. Home Alone and Home Alone 2, Elf, White Christmas, and of course, Charlie Brown Christmas. That's my dad's.
That's a cute one.
My dad's is Charlie Brown Christmas. That's my dad's favorite one. So good for you.
Michelle, this is a good list.
This was a good list. So now we have our third. Okay. We have our third.
Alexis is wrong. Everybody's telling you you're wrong.
Everyone, okay. So several people have said that already. Now let's move ahead to what is coming up in Living Dayton today. Grace is here to tell us who's in the kitchen with a seasonal festive menu today, right?
Yeah, so Kung Fu Barbecue at the Silos is going to be in the kitchen making a lot of different holiday specials. I'm super excited to see what they have.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to see because their food is so good.
And anything you can make Christmas related, holiday related, like you use anything up to make it for the Christmas day. It's always amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So what else are we looking forward to?
We also have Carolina Historical Park. They're going to be talking about their 75th anniversary. They have a new book coming out. So it's going to be detailing a bunch of different history. Yeah, if you like to read, this one's for you.
I'm a reader.
Awesome.
So it's going to be detailing a lot of history. So super excited for that one as well.
And that is also important to me, especially being here. If it's something I can learn too,
Learn some
learn a
history.
little bit about, the
Lots of
area,
pictures. I'm sure there's going to be lots of pictures in there too.
See, listen, something I
Of
can
course.
look at, even better.
Something
Perfect.
for everybody.
Plenty to look forward to today. Grace, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Alexis Bellamy for 2 News Now with Kayla Ferris. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.